welcome everybody that is joining us here today for our small business mastermind hosted by our company Rank Missile. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the attention that you're going to give to us today. We really do appreciate your time. We are excited to present to you this amazing lead system that we are going to go through here, and you're going to get to really see how our company can help your business explode, right? And not explode in a bad sense, but explode in a good sense. Be able to show you what this lead system is all about. We're going to break it down for you today. During today's presentation, you're going to get the concepts of what this lead system is all about. You know, the lead system being broken down by L.E.A.D. Each one of them you're going to see is going to help you and help your business be able to just continue to grow in a trajectory that is going to be very, very quick. So again, we appreciate everybody's time. We appreciate everybody's attention in this next 90 minutes is about the time that we give ourselves for this presentation. And by all means, this is an open forum here. Uh, Feel free to interact in the chat. Feel free to talk back and forth there amongst ourselves and ask any questions that you might have, anything that might come up. Please go ahead and just drop it in the chat. What we're going to get to see again is the importance of creating a lead system. What does that really mean? You know, some of us are actually out here, operating with a spreadsheet. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that at some point you're going to look to scale, you're going to look to grow, you're going to look to have all of your leads be centralized and be in a place and a position where you're going to be able to have it all be easier to manage, right? That's what we want to do, is ensure that you have a platform that is going to be easier for you to manage all of these leads, be able to generate these leads, how you're going to address these leads, and then basically how you're going to close these leads. And from then on, we're also going to get into a special bonus for those of you that stay with us till the end. You're going to get an amazing bonus that we are going to share with you for just, again, taking your time and spending it with us all the way to the end. Again, this webinar is sponsored by our company Rank Missile. And if you would like the opportunity to just connect with us, please feel free to just give that QR code a scan there and be able to join our Facebook community. And we will be able to just keep in touch with you, provide you updates, provide you things that are of value that are coming in the near future. So we're excited about this webinar. And so now a little bit about our company, okay? So we really do believe that having the right tools, right, and having the automation in place can help improve everybody's lives, right? Whether we're the owner or the very customer engaging with that business, or we built an all-in-one, we've built an all-in-one experience marketing platform to help you with the following, okay? We help you with AI growth infrastructure integration, automated reviews, customer communication, lead capture, payment simplification, and really, guys, there is so much more. And I wish I could give you all of the things that we offer through this platform, but 90 minutes wouldn't cover it. So again, we are going to hit the tip of the iceberg today. And so we're excited that you're here. We are going to really see, are you in the right room? If you ask yourself right now these couple of questions, right? Do you want more leads to grow your business? Do you want the ability to better capture and nurture these leads? Do you want to stop the leaky lead bucket, right? Are some of these leads just falling through this bucket where, like, all of a sudden you're wondering, hey, what's going on with some of my leads? All of a sudden you come to find out that you haven't followed up with a certain lead for a couple of weeks. Well, how did that happen? Well, it fell through that leaky bucket that we call the lead leaky bucket. So we want to go ahead and plug in those holes so you don't miss out on those important leads, right? And then you ask yourself, do you want to have better conversation rates, right, on these leads? Do you want to ensure that you're having good quality communication with those leads, right? So if you do, you are in the right room. Okay, you are at the right time and you are in the right room to really hear about how Rank Missile can help your business today.
I just want to jump in there. My name is Justin. I'm also part of Rank Missile. Welcome. Thank you guys. If you identify with one of these four things, put it in the chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You want more leads. You want the ability to better capture and nurture leads. You want to stop the leaky bucket, or you want to have better conversion rates. Jump in there in the chat. Give us the number that you're looking for here, and it could be all four of them. You can give us a 5 on that one too. So let us know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Make sure again you just are interacting here, and then again by the show of hands. Aside from some of these things that we just touched on right now, right? Who here feels like, you're not making enough sales, right? Are you overwhelmed by the number of leads slipping through the cracks? Are you struggling to convert, with your website visitors and paying customers? Franklin right now just, advised that he's 1, 2, and 4 is what he put into the chat here. So appreciate you responding there, Franklin. And I mean, what if you're managing multiple communication channels, right? It can cause chaos. So thanks, Lubia. You're mentioning that all of them, right? That's sometimes we deal with all of these problems, and all of these are issues in our business, right? So do you wish you had more time to focus on growing your business, right? Instead of chasing these leads around. So sometimes you just might, this business is eating you, right? Sometimes this business is all you're ever thinking about. And so, sometimes you're really worried about not being able to keep up with the competitors, right? Are these guys out there taking all of the leads that could be coming to your bucket, could be coming to your systems if you had it in place, right? Because here's the thing, y'all, you could be missing on a lot of opportunities, right? If we don't have systems in places, right? Well, guess what? Your competition out there does. Your competition out there has these systems in place. So guess what? Advantage your competitors. So how do we get on to a level playing field, right? You got to ask yourself that question. Are you stretched too thin in your business, right? So what I'd like for you to put there in the chat is, what is it? Put in the word that you're dealing with right now. Are you not making enough sales, right? Or is there chaos in your business? Are you worried? Are you stretched? Drop it there in the chat. Let us know what exactly is your challenge, what it is that you're struggling with right now, right? If struggling is the word, drop in a struggle there, right? Let us know exactly what it is that you're facing today that we as a company with Rank Missile can provide you a solution for. Here you go, Justin. I guess
All
you can.
right, all right. So, here's really the truth. We struggled with this ourselves. I mean, it's really hard to get businesses off the ground, and we know how busy business owners can be. And until you really get focused and you put the right systems in place, it's going to be hard to bring in those new leads and walk them through this sales process. Now, you know, we really, you need to let's see, what did Franklin said, start to sell on a tiny budget. That's a great example. It's really hard as a brand new business owner to manage those finances and figure out where you want to allocate your resources. Now, our business partner Damon, who we'll hear from a little bit later, um, you know, Juan and I are all business coaches and have struggled with businesses over the years and grown them to be extremely profitable businesses. And then we really found that it's not until you put those sales procedures, those systems in place, that you'll see the rewards of all your hard work and labor. And so, what we're really seeing with the systems that we're putting in place is that we're easily 3xing our sales, our pipeline, our leads. And and it can be exponential, 3x, 10x, right? We're seeing some amazing returns from this, because what we've done here is we've really systematized things and tried to put these procedures in place in order to have some standard operations of practice, right? And it's that one thing. What is that one thing? It's adopting a structured, automated lead management system that will revolutionize how you capture, nurture, and convert leads and drive consistent business growth, freeing you from daily chaos. We all know that it's impossible, or it's very hard to know where to focus. And so that's what we're trying to bring to you, is to give you a system to be able to focus your lead and sales pipeline, and understand what direction you want to go, right? I often describe starting a business as a big squiggly line from point A to point B, right? And it's you're going from one idea to the next, and eventually you get there, right?
Right.
Now, when you put systems in place, it might not be just a straight line across. It may be a little bit of a wavering line, but you're going to get from point A to point B much faster, as well as working with experts in your business, and allowing them to guide you towards what you want to accomplish. Did you guys know that 79% of leads never convert without a structured sales process? Hit me with a yes or no in the comments there if you knew that. Listen, learning how to streamline lead management systems can give your small business the edge it needs to thrive. And our promise to you is that today you'll discover how to create this seamless lead system that really will revolutionize your business growth. So let's get into the teaching of the day. So what we're trying to do is put together a series to walk you through our lead system, and this is our first module, and we're going to talk about the L.E.A.D system, right? And what we see and what we know to be true in our business. And we're not just talking about our software as a service. We own multiple businesses. We created this software platform and this lead system to implement into our our construction businesses, and into our property management businesses, and our wholesaling businesses, and our electrician businesses. We own multiple businesses that we've implemented this and have seen and reaped the benefits from it. So to generate revenue every month, you must do these 4 things every day. First, you need to work on lead generation and capture, right? You want to fill that top of your funnel and bring in the leads, the people that your avatar that you want to sell to. Second, you really need to engage and nurture them every single day, right? You want to stay top of mind and capture all those leads and automate your communication with them, so that you're sending out communication either daily or weekly or monthly. And it really depends on where they are in your sales cycle or your sales funnel. And you really need to engage and nurture them. It takes 7 touch points, 7 to 8 touch points for a lead to convert. I mean, and what you find is most people are going out there, they're getting a lead in, and they're engaging with them one time, and that's it. And they don't follow up with those leads. And the follow-up and the nurture is just so important. You want to send them happy birthdays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and really personalize your communication with your clients, right? And they'll love you for that, because you send these personal details out. You might capture their birthday. You might send them a happy birthday. You might put notes in your contacts that you find out to Do they have children? How old are they? Where are they going to school? Various things that you can then feed into your communication with them and really personalize that. The next thing is automate and manage, right? And we talked about the automation a little bit, but this really allows you to streamline your communication, automate it so that you're not having to send out every single touch point of communication to your clients, right? We all know that that can be daunting and really challenging to do because you only have so much time in the day. And we all know that as small business owners, our time is precious. We can only get to so many, right? And so if you automate and manage those communications in a streamlined way, it will really save you time. And then the last thing is to deliver and close, right? And that's really the crux of how you can steadily grow your income as a small business, right? Now, so this goes right into our lead system. So introducing our proven lead system, right? Lead generation and capture. And what we're talking about is streamlining your lead capture. And what we're going to get into today is this module. But I want to explain this whole thing sort of as a holistic approach, right? So lead generation and capture means that, we're going to be teaching you how to generate those leads and how to capture them in a way that your data is organized and at a touch of a button and really streamlined, right? And this is what we call the top of the funnel. Every business is different in this avenue, right? A realtor might be able to go to the lead system, to a list and pull down a list of people and start a cold email campaign, and try to bring on new clients that way. That would be different than, let's say, an electrician who might go and work with the realtor to bring in new business, or they might do paid ads to bring in business, or they might network with other contractors to bring in new business. So the lead generation and capture is very tailored to your specific business and needs. But we'll get into sort of a holistic approach that we like to preach in all of our businesses to how to generate those leads and capture them. Next, we have engage and nurture. We talked about that a little bit, right? We're looking for personalized automated campaigns. We're looking for multiple lead touch points, and we're looking to centralize communication so that you stay top of mind for these people. Like I said, it takes 7 to 8 touch points for these leads to actually convert sometimes, right? And so the more you follow up, we have infinite follow-up on some of our leads because they might not buy now, they might not buy tomorrow, they might not buy in 3 months, but they might a year from now remember what we're doing and say, oh, I really need to put that in place in my business. And so the fortune is in the follow-up here, right? And that goes right into automate and manage. This is where you're going to automate your follow-up. You're going to be able to automate your appointment scheduling. You're going to be able to streamline payments. You're going to be able to streamline the all-in-one management and get real insights into your clients, right? Be able to score them with some sort of a ranking on how hot of a lead they are, right? So that you can always be following up with the people that you feel like are going to convert as a client. And then lastly, is deliver and close. So what we want to do here is we want to have a consistent customer communication. We want to have a superior client experience, and we want to be able to automate the reputation management once you close the deals, right? And then have ongoing performance metrics. And that really leads into basically a cycle of lead generation where a client that you've delivered and closed for, if you've provided them with a good customer experience, will go right back into the top of funnel, right? And what we want to do is really try to maximize the lifetime value of your clients, right? We want people to come back to you because they know that you're going to deliver for them, and they know that you have a great reputation, and that you did great work the last time, and by automating all this communication, we come back around to the number one, lead generation and capture, and they become a new lead again, right? So if you guys find this lead system helpful, give me a 1 in the chat. Let's see what you guys think. Is this helpful to sort of systematize it and understand the process of generating leads, engaging and nurturing, automating and managing, and delivering and closing to your leads? Give me a 1 in the chat there. Thanks, Raymond. All right, so we're going to get into the leads, the lead or the lead generation and capture here, right? This is going to be the main teaching of this module. And then we'll, in subsequent webinars, we'll get into the other modules, diving in deep into them. So we really believe in a holistic approach to lead capture. We want you to diversify your marketing channels for maximum impact and fulfilling the top of funnel, your top of funnel with quality prospects. And what that really looks like is you reaching prospects where they are, where they're hanging out. Where is your avatar hanging out? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on other social channels, YouTube, right? Are they in networking events? Are they, where are you seeing the most impact? So if you know exactly where your customers hang out, why don't you tell me in the chat there, please? We see really our customers are in a variety of places. We're seeing them in Facebook, in LinkedIn, and finding them in social events. You might have come in through our Eventbrite, and so we know that we want to be working on multiple channels of marketing, right? We're leveraging multiple channels for broader impact, so that we know that we're not necessarily casting a wide net as far as who our avatar is, but we're casting a wide net of where they are. And then we want our avatars, or your avatars, to have a very cohesive brand experience. We want you to put things out there so that they're seeing you everywhere they go, right? And that's so important. And your content may be tailored to specific channels, or it might be the same thing everywhere they go, but they're seeing your name constantly, and that's so important so that you get a brand awareness. So let's get into a little bit of where you can find these the customer avatars, these clients, these leads, right? First one everybody knows is social media, right? Utilizing Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and then interact with them directly, through your network channels. What most business owners fail to recognize is the interaction and the impact on your impressions that you get when you actually interact with your audience, right? Most business owners are going out and they're just posting, they come up with a content schedule and they're just posting that to their page, hoping that people are going to come in and see their posts, right? And that can be very difficult from a organic standpoint, because they're not going out and really engaging with their audience. And so we like to take a little bit of a different approach here, right? We leverage groups and we leverage the actual interaction, and we've automated this, some of this, of going out and liking people's and loving people's comments, or commenting on their posts, or inviting them to our groups, and then engaging in messages with them, right? And starting a dialogue and adding value. I mean, that's the biggest thing that you can do with social media, is to add value so that you look like the authority, right? And they're going to come to you and see you as that authority, to be able to help them with whatever their need is, whatever their problem is. And so when you're speaking to these leads, you really want to come up with a system or a plan to address their problems, right? And give those solutions. And that's the value add that you bring to them, is to address their problems, and you're the solution. So the next one is content marketing, right? Sorry, we'll go back. Engaging with your favorite blog posts, videos, or podcasts, and providing valuable insights to build authority. That's very much like what you're doing in the social realm, but you're also going and doing this through content marketing. And we encourage our clients to blog and do videos and get on podcasts, whether it's yours or someone else's, so that you become the authority in the room. But you're also going to be interacting with the people that come and listen to those, right? And this is a nice little niche that you can really add value and be the authority in the room. So the next is email marketing, right? Email marketing is another powerful tool and by nurturing leads with personalized email sequences, you can maintain a continuous line of communication, segment your audience, and this allows you to deliver targeted messages, ensuring that each recipient receives content that is relevant to their interests and to this stage in the buyer's journey. We really think that you should be doing both cold emails and warm emails, and I'm sure you're familiar with them, but there are various ways to do the cold email, right? It really starts with generating a list, and again, this is where it becomes very, very custom to your business, and you're gonna, you might be going out and pulling information from Duns and Bradstreet on businesses, or you might be buying lists from list generation services, or you might be scraping data from Google. It really just depends on where you are in your business, what your niche is. But we're happy to help you come up with some ideas on where you can find these lists and start the cold email system. Now, warm email. This is where you're going to load all your contacts from your phone or your CRM. Anybody that you've had business with in the past, whether it's what you did for your W-2 before starting your current business, or current clients. This is really where the automation comes into play, that you send out tailored automation to these clients, which starts with just a warm outreach to people that this is by far one of the biggest generators of revenue for businesses that they're leaving on the table, because they feel like, okay, I've had one client, I've sold to this client and I'm done with them now, and they're not coming back to try to sell them on something else, right? So get your warm email going. It's so important. Now we get into search engine optimization, right? This is sort of a little bit of a nebulous thing, because people don't quite understand it. It's a long game, but it is huge, huge, huge for your business. I mean, I can't express how big SEO is, right? Because what SEO does is if you have a good SEO plan, it puts you at the very top of the search engine, Google, Bing, whatever your avatar is using, right? And this is done um, by adding keywords to your business website, by adding service areas, by optimizing your website, by blogging regularly and adding keywords to increase your hits. Optimizing your website content for search engines increases your visibility, making it easier for potential customers to find you. Meanwhile, we'll get into PPC here in a minute, but in conjunction with search engine optimization, PPC can be huge because every time someone's searching for whatever service you're offering, they're seeing you at that top of the list, right? Next, networking and partnerships.
Justin,
Now,
before you move on,
you
move on to that,
yeah,
I think
go
it's
for it.
I think it's
Hop in
important
there.
I think it's important to point out that you have a great lead generating website, right? For SEO and PPC to really function well, you have to ensure that you have a great website. And so if that's not something that you have in place, that's definitely something that you want to consider. And it is something that Rank Missile can actually help you implement. So just wanted to point that out.
Thank you, Juan. That's awesome. Guys, if you're learning from this, if you're finding this valuable, hit me with a 7 in the chat, please. I mean, we really want to see your energy here. We want to interact with you. Also, if you're on here and you're shy behind the camera, we would love for you to come on the camera so we can, see your facial expressions, get an idea who we're talking to, and really would love to interact with you. Again, ask questions in the chat, and we'll also have a section at the end for some questions and answers. So think about what you want to ask, and we'll get to that. Okay, so network and partnerships. This is another big thing that I think a lot of people leave on the table, right? I know Juan, Damon, and we're at networking events constantly. We're one a week at least, right? We're going out, we're talking to people, we're collaborating with our industry peers and complementary businesses, and we're creating affiliate networks, right? And that's a huge thing that people aren't thinking about. You should be implementing in your business that if someone refers you, that you're going to give them an affiliate commission, right? And think about how big that can be. Is you go out and you fulfill a job for someone, and they love the work that you do. They're recommending people to you. But if you incentivize it, they're going to go out and scream it from the rooftops, right? How many of you have ever had recommendations from other business owners or from other customers? Hit us in the chat there. You can get out there every single week, and really build these partnerships. And where I think we find success is with going to our Chamber of Commerce, our BMI events, to Eventbrite events, and really going out and networking. And this allows you to expand your reach through joint ventures and events, right? You can even start your own event every week, and or not every week, but monthly or quarterly or whatever it may be, so that you're bringing in both people that you that identify with you as a potential person to work with, or someone that you can joint venture with.
Hey, Justin, let me step in for just a second.
So,
hey, everybody, my name's Damon. So, yeah, I just want to bring this up, right? I'm a perfect example of this. When I first started out in business, I had a construction company, right? And everybody knows that, like, these home-based service businesses, really hard to grow, keeping up with all your clients, right? I always say that if I had a system like this, I would have 10x my business long before I did. But when I started my business, I came home from Iraq, injured as a homeless vet, and I started this what was just a handyman company out of the back end of an SUV. And I ended up growing that company into a full scale commercial and government contracting company. I employed a little over 100 people at any given time, was licensed to build throughout most of the continental US. But where all of that applies is I had to learn all of this the hard way. Can you guys imagine having to keep up with all of the contractors, all of the subcontractors, all of the federal contractors, all of the subprimes, the primes, right? I was having to do all of this on my own. I didn't even know that CRMs existed at the time. And so where I'm headed with this is being able to take all of these tools and stack them, right? This is a huge part of doing the work, right? Like, how do I go out and I find all the people that I network with, but then I got to keep track of them all. And then I've got an email, and then I got to keep track of all of that. And then I've got to do this and keep track. I never had those systems in place. I had to hire people on to do those jobs. And what's funny is when I look back, I could have probably employed a system like this and then had a VA on top of it at $5 to $6 an hour and really taken care of a massive amount of my back end. Instead, I had an administrative assistant. I had I had office managers. I probably had $80,000 worth of employees just trying to get all of this stuff done. So I just bring up, guys, like, this is all about doing the work, right? Getting out there, doing the work. You have to do the work, but you have to have some place to put all of the work when you do it. Anyways, Justin, I just wanted to throw that in.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Damon. I mean, a big part of us putting this software together is based off of Damon's story of systematizing his business and really growing it from the back end of his SUV all the way up to a huge exit out of his company. And it's a fantastic. I always love hearing your story, Damon. It's inspiring, and I hope it inspires the rest of you guys. And I hope that you can hear the entire story one day, because it is just amazing. Yeah, so getting back into it, thank you for that input, Damon. We'll get into the traditional marketing. Now, everything is in the digital age these days, right? We're all online. That's where, oh, sorry. Are you not able to see my screen?
No, something happened.
Okay, hold on one second. That's odd. How about now?
There we go.
Okay.
We can see.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. So we're all online. Everyone's hanging out online these days. But there are still people that are not, right? And really, traditional marketing becomes a little bit more effective now because everyone is online and trying to generate leads online. Now, a majority of our leads come from online services, but we also don't forget about the traditional marketing, right? Incorporating direct mail, prints, and ads. One of the things we're doing is sending out postcards to businesses. And that's one of those touch points that we talked about earlier, is one of those 7 or 8 touch points to get someone to buy, is those direct mail pieces, right? If you have good enriched data that you're using for your email list, for your cold calling, and for your leads, or just as your leads come in and they're not buying from you, this is a great way to create that additional touch point or multiple touch points.
Yeah, that's a great point, Justin, because here's the thing. I think a lot of people focus on their marketing strategy, right? And they look at everybody and what they're doing. So if everybody's doing PPC, SEO, and everybody wants to go and start focusing on that, guess what? All of a sudden, traditional marketing, right? Direct mail becomes an opportunity for people to go back to where you're not actually having to fight as much competition anymore. So that's something to keep in mind when you are actually, sometimes you might want to go against the grain if you really
Right.
think about it from that perspective, instead of going along with everybody else. And then now you're flooded with the competition of where everybody's at.
Exactly. Thanks. You put it perfectly. Um, and it can reach audiences that are not active on social media and in the digital spaces, right? Your avatar might be older retirees, and they're not going to be as much on these platforms as much. Or you might have people that just don't like social media, and they're not going to be on these platforms, right? And so you're wanting to really, like I said in the beginning, is meet them where they're at, right? And so this is a great way to do that. Right. So now we get into paid ads, right? You can use and this is something that we feel is the lowest barrier to entry, the easiest lift, so to speak, for new customers. Besides engaging your, or what we call database reactivation of your former clients. That's one of the biggest things that we put into place first with our new customers. But then paid ads is one of those things that everybody wants to do. It's an easy thing to implement with our system, right? I know that everyone's probably been into the Facebook ads space and how complicated that can be, right? They change things all the time. You may have done PPC through Google. You may have taken out ads on YouTube. You know how hard it can be to get in there and really learn those platforms and systems, and be in there day in and day out. And that can be a pain. I mean, how much time do you all lose by signing into multiple platforms that your business is built off of? Hit us in the chat about that. Do you feel like you're losing an hour a day, 30 minutes a day? I know that, before we built this software, it's you've got your CRM, you've got your PPC platforms, you've got your click funnels, you've got your calling system, you've got all of these different things, right? um, and they can be very daunting. Well, what we've done is we've taken the paid ads into our platform, and we start people off with this right away, because it still is a fantastic way to generate leads. Um, do
Yeah,
you want to add something?
I can actually share something here myself. I mean, I've actually done PPC myself, and trying to manage it from the Google PPC, um, portal. It's brutal, man. It is brutal. And one of the things that we see here with this platform is the simplicity of taking all of that hard work, all of that, trying to figure out this Google algorithm on your own has been a real challenge. And so one of the things I really, really love about our platform is that all of that gets simplified by leveraging AI and letting AI, do the hard work, basically all the heavy lifting, right? And being able to provide you with recommendations and really simplification of the administration side. I mean, it's so good to
So
have AI.
let me jump in real quick, guys. So
Yeah.
just to speak about the AI ads portion of it, it's a really simplified tool, guys. We take every sales channel that you have put it into an AI ads platform where you can launch all of your ads, all of your pay-per-click in literally 10 minutes. So if you want to do TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever you want to do, we literally go in. It's a small queue system on the side. You give the AI some information about your business and what kind of ads you want to launch. It will literally give you the content copy from ChatGPT in minutes. Then you can just go in and check that copy. Hey, I like this sentence. I don't like that one. Then you tell the system, hey, I want you to give me pictures. It will use Dolly from ChatGPT to throw you pictures. So all of the pictures or the videos for your ads can be generated via AI. And then you go through, you decide who your target audience is, point and click, point and click. I want people 30 to 65. I want this, I want that in this area. I decide what ad spend I want, and then I click create. And literally, guys, within 10 minutes, our system can launch ads. It will give you, so let's say I upload 4 pictures of those ads. It will give me 4 different ads for each picture that I've chosen. So it will give me 16 ads, and then the system will A/B test it all. So as soon as you launch it, the AI starts A/B testing all of it. And then once it's A/B tested, it starts to push the ad spend to the ads that are providing the best overall ad spend. And then from there on out, the AI ads generator just runs your ads based on the best ads, right? So it literally takes all of the hard work out of dealing with pay-per-click, right? And this is coming from a software engineer, guys. I'm, like full disclosure, I'm a software engineer. I write enterprise software, and I have designed this whole thing to be as easy on the small business owner as is absolutely possible, because we all know that doing pay-per-click, everybody's like, I don't even want to deal with it. It's so difficult. I'm just going to go pay somebody $1,500 to $2,500 a month to do that. You don't even have to do that anymore. You can manage it all yourself, or you could pay us to manage it for you at $200 a month. So I'll manage all of your ad spend, hugely reduced price for $200 a month plus whatever your ad spend is, right? So it really drives and puts the power back into the small business owner's hands.
Yeah.
Anyways, my 2 cents, guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys for that input. And imagine what, an extra $1,500 for your business to pump into marketing rather than paying someone to manage it for you would do for the amount of leads that you have coming in from this platform, right? So we are a big fan of paid ads, as well as this holistic approach for lead generation. And that goes right into the demo of the software, the AI ads that we have here. So let's let me do one thing here. Let's watch this.
Imagine Facebook ads, Google ads, and TikTok ads, but with ChatGPT. This is the future of ad creation. You can launch targeted ads across multiple platforms, languages, and business types with our groundbreaking text-to-ad creation feature. Let's dive in. Start by tapping the arrow to open up our cutting-edge integration with OpenAI's ChatGPT. Just add your website, preferred language, what your business is, for example, real estate or roofing service, and tap Generate a description to finish off your prompt. You can edit this at any time to adjust your ad text, targeting, or including a special offer. Our AI prompting combined with industry best practice safety rails will then work its magic, generating the best ad copy and targeting that suit each platform. Say goodbye to manual testing. We'll handle it all, generating hundreds of ad combinations to test. But that's not all. Our AI system will also suggest the perfect audience targeting for your ads across platforms. The targeting has been recommended, but you're in control. Edit any target or set up retargeting and lookalikes to reach your desired audience precisely. And guess what? Radius targeting is also at your fingertips. See these fantastic visuals? We've got you covered. Our vast library includes images, videos from Shutterstock, or feel free to upload your own from Facebook or Instagram. We care about your success. That's why we incorporate industry best practices to our ad copy and campaign creation. Elevate your ads with our expertise. Need to capture leads? Use our intuitive lead form creator. Customize it as you like or upload your existing form. Almost there. Simply set your budget, and voila, you're ready to create a compelling ad campaign. Want to make any last-minute changes? No problem. Tweak your prompt, adjust your targeting, or edit your ad text with ease. And here's the best part. Our AI-powered prompt ad creation works seamlessly across all major platforms. Whether it's Google Search, YouTube, TikTok, or LinkedIn, we've got you covered. For Google Search, we've got the right keywords, equipped with safety rails to optimize your budget effectively and implement radius targeting for that extra edge. Feel free to add a phone number, call extension, or customize anything to your liking. We believe in flexibility, so why wait? Unlock the true potential of your ads with our text-to-ad creation feature today. Join the revolution and skyrocket your advertising game. Imagine Facebook ads, Google ads, and
So there you go. I mean, very succinct demo. It really takes hardly any time at all to create these ads with our platform. I'll get back to my good microphone here. And really fills that top of funnel nicely, along with all the other things we talked. Now we're going to get into the lead capture here, right? The importance of lead capture and maximizing your marketing impact. You know, if you're not using a CRM, then you're living in the last century. It's imperative to have a CRM in your business. So if you are using one, let us know in the chat what you're using, because we like to see what platform people are on. And you know, our system incorporates a very robust CRM along with all of these other marketing tools that we have. We find the power of CRM to be huge. I mean, it centralizes your data, and it keeps all the interactions in one place. I mean, you know, if you're trying to manage your text messages and your phone calls and your emails on multiple platforms between your you know, your email, your phone and your computer, and having to sign into all these different platforms, while also having to use all these other softwares in your business, then I know how frustrating it is. I mean, how frustrating is it to forget your password, right? And have to go search for that password. I that's the worst thing in the world to me. I wish passwords were gone. Like, someone come up with some system that we can get rid of passwords. But the time that's lost in that, and if you had every bit of communication in one single place where you can see the last text, the last SMS, I mean, the last email, the last message that you sent to someone, it's huge, right? And this really ensures that no leaks are going to be leaking out of your bucket, right? If you're thinking of the funnel sort of as a bucket, we don't want to have holes all in that bucket. We want to make sure that it's capturing every single bit. And it really streamlines your sales process, and by integrating seamlessly across all the channels. So again, like I said, if you're not using a CRM, you need to get one today. Also, the benefits of automated funnels, right? This is a big proponent. We're big proponents of funnels. A lot of you may have heard of ClickFunnels. You may have built your own funnels yourself through cobbling together different programs. We have a huge ecosystem of funnel building in our platform, right? And really what this does is it automates for efficiency and growth. It saves you time. And in turn, that saves you money, right? So the benefits of funnels are there's personal communications. We talked about the ability to send, you know, birthday notes to people, or you know, happy new year, or whatever it may be, you know, happy birthday to your daughter. Those sort of communications are huge to really personalize your sales process to people. It nurtures leads automatically. It guides your prospects from interest to conversion, right? With all those touch points that we talked about. And it frees up your resources so that you can focus on a strategic growth instead of repetitive tasks. And so we just want to sort of wrap this teaching session up to talk about the importance of lead capture, which drives success with seamless integration. And you really want to be transforming your lead management if you haven't already. You'll see improved conversion rates through engagement of leads and in a timely manner with relative content. You'll see stronger customer relationships by building trust through personalized experiences, and you'll see strategic resource allocation. You can take your time and money that you're spending on all these resources that you've cobbled together, or don't have at all, and allocate them to other parts of your business, like PPC, or like hiring a VA or something like that, right? So what I'd like to do here is give you a little bit of a demo of our platform as a whole. It is very robust. It has everything that you need in the marketing process. And we are extremely proud of this. We put so much time and effort into this, and we are consistently getting feedback of our own and from our customers, and improving our system. We really think we've put together, we know that we've put together an amazing package here. So let's check.
Welcome to our all-in-one software program that works for not only established businesses, but for startups and even aspiring entrepreneurs who are just having trouble implementing their ideas digitally. Now, in this demo, I'm going to break down a few of the different things from website creation to text message automation and everything in between. But I first want to explain who we are and what we do. We are not only a software company, we are also a service company. The biggest issue with software today is that business owners have trouble figuring it out and understanding it. That's why we care so much about our service in setting up everything for the business owner so that they don't have to worry about any of those problems. But let's get right into it. The first thing I want to cover is our websites tab. We have an entire list of templates with done-for-you websites for all different types of businesses. Not to mention, if your business isn't located in the template, we can make one for you. But for this example, let's use medical spa. As you can see, in just one click, you have 5 different website templates to choose from if you're in the med spa industry. All you have to do is click on one of the templates, and it pulls up a beautiful done-for-you website that we, as a service company, can actually go in and edit and make sure everything runs smoothly. So that it's your photos, your name, your email, your phone number, and most importantly, your testimonials and your quick links to social medias and contact us pages. Now, don't get me wrong, websites are great, but websites mean absolutely nothing if you don't have a function to them. And what I mean by function is automation. Automation is taking over. And to give you a quick summary of what I mean by automation, I'll scroll all the way up here to the top. And you can see there's a Learn More button. So when we have this website live, what will happen if they click Learn More? Well, this is the function of the website. You want to make sure that they either learn more about your product or service, or that they get in touch with someone immediately, which is why I'm going to take you into our amazing automation tab. Inside of automation, we can actually create anything that you want. Any type of follow-up campaigns, automatic texting, automatic email, notifying all of your employees and users when something happens, and just making sure that technology is working for you. So let me show you the quickest and easiest example of what I mean. Here's an example of one of our automations for real estate agents. So first off, every automation starts with a trigger event, and most trigger events are a form being submitted. So once a customer puts in their name, number, and email and submits the form, what happens next? Well, as you can see, we make sure that we assign it to a user, whether that's an employee of the company, a real estate agent, or even the business owner themselves. And then, of course, the next step, we want to send an automatic text message to the lead. So as you can see here, we send an automatic text that puts in their contact name and even the user's name, and then asks them if they're still interested in looking at the home. We then add more wait times and send out a follow-up second message that can be custom designed by you and how you speak to your customers. Or we can help you with that as well. And the best part about this follow-up campaign is that you can make it as long as you want, which means you'll never have to worry about manually following up with your leads again, because our campaigns are designed to stop on response, which means as soon as a customer or a lead responds, then the automation stops. And once that lead responds, whether it be on the first message or the 10th message, you will now have a conversation with a lead that came from your form, website, or even your Facebook or Google ad, which will boost your conversions and make sure you get way more sales. And while I'm on the topic of Facebook and Google ads, we integrate with your Google and Facebook ad accounts so that you can manage absolutely all of your ad listings and connect them to our auto text so that they work 10 times better. Our ads and templates convert at a much higher rate than the average. We also have a reputation management tab, which means you can manage all of your different reviews and respond to them right inside of the app. But why are Google reviews so important? Because they skyrocket your SEO and Google ranking. If you're a business owner, you know how important it is to be the first, second, or third ranking on Google. And if you don't think Google ranking is important, check out these numbers down here with one of the clients. Over 40,000 interactions in the last 30 days alone. And check out this custom apparel business that went from a complete startup and unknown to 1,500 page views and over 4,600 interactions on Google in the last 30 days. Not to mention, they're running 0 paid ads, which means all this traffic is organic and free. We even have an all-in-one conversations inbox tab where you can manage not only your text messaging, but your emailing, your Facebook messages, your Instagram DMs, and you can even request for payments. Our payment integrations are top-notch. We integrate with both Stripe and PayPal, which means you can create beautiful invoices at the click of a button. Send them by either text or email to all of your customers. You can even manage your orders, transactions, products, and your tax settings. And if you're into email marketing, you will love our marketing tab and email template, where you can just click on a template and customize a stunning mass email in minutes with a clickable link and text message automation. And yes, I know this may seem like a lot, but that's why we're a service company. Just tell us what you want and we'll get it done for you. We also just introduced our brand new social planner, which allows you to post directly from Facebook, Instagram, and Google in one spot. We even have a custom form builder feature where you can actually customize your own forms and collect any and all different types of customer information that fits your business. Whether it's just a simple name, number, and email form with a submit button, or perhaps a more intricate form that requires date of birth, postal code, city, state, or even a custom option that you can create yourself. We can make sure that your custom forms work automatically with our system. We even have a custom chat widget we can add to either your existing website or a website that you build with us so that your customers can get in touch with you easier than ever. Thank you for watching our quick summarized demo video. And if you're still curious and want to see how this software works in person, then just go to our website, fill out our form, and press submit, and you will see the automation take place, the follow-up, and everything. And you can just sit back and watch how effective it is. Thank you for watching. Welcome to our all-in.
All right. So that, as Damon mentioned, is sort of the base level of the platform. We have a ton built into it beyond what you saw here. We can't show you everything, and we really like to preach, let's focus on the three highest pain points that you have in your business and master those, and then we'll move on to the next thing, right?
I just wanted to throw in, Justin, like the key, guys, is if you think that any piece of this fits into your business, right, even remotely fits, but you're, unsure, you want another view of the system, hey, feel free, like, let's get on a Zoom and we'll show you the in-depth view of the platform, right? I think at the end of the day is that it's understanding is that if this fits in your business in any way, it is absolutely beneficial for your business in every way, right? So it's about, get on a Zoom with us. Let's talk. Let's show you the in-depth, because guys, we have so many more automations, so many more functions than just the base of the platform. So just throwing that out there. Remember, guys, we are always happy to show you a further in-depth view.
All right. So right now I'd like to get into the objections that you might have, and we know everyone has them, right? So let's talk about the common barriers you might face with maybe working with us on implementing this L.E.A.D system and our system into your business. Now, we often hear concerns about complexity of implementing a new system. It might seem overwhelming at first. There's also resistance to change. I know change is hard for everyone. I mean, it feels natural and comfortable with the familiar, even though it's not the most efficient. And then there's skepticism. Will the system work for me with the results it's been promised, right? Now, let's address these head on, right? First, simplified implementation. The L.E.A.D system is designed for easy integration, and we are here every step of the way to connect your socials, connect your email, connect your phone numbers to get you all set up and ready to go. We provide this comprehensive support service, right? And we include tutorials and 24/7 customer support, either through our office hours or through our chat features, where you can chat with a live representative. It makes the transition as easy as possible, right? It really, you should have no question that this is going to help your business. Next, let's talk about, we want to encourage your adaptability, right? We want, many businesses have successfully transitioned and reaped the benefits off of this system. By focusing on long-term gains like enhanced efficiency and sustainable growth, you can see the bigger picture of your business without having to be into the minutia of every day, of following up with all your leads and manually doing all this process. It really allows you to step back from your business a little bit and work on your business, not in your business. And finally, proven effectiveness. We have data and testimonials to back it up, and we'll show you some of that in a few minutes. But we have that to back up the effectiveness of the L.E.A.D system, and real world examples showcase the tangible growth outcomes that we see with our clients. Now, you might be thinking, I need to overcome some external factors as well. We've heard that time and again. You might feel that there's no room in your busy schedule to implement this new system. You really need to ask yourself, do I want to spend a little bit of time here to save massive amounts of time later on and on a consistent basis, right? We see it with our clients. They think it's going to be too hard. They implement and they say, I am so happy that I did this. My business is way better off. I'm bringing in way more leads. I'm closing. My business is growing. I am out of the weeds with all of our marketing. I'm not having to hire a huge team to do this, and they turn their business around, right? Now, financial limitations. We often hear concerns about the affordability of new tools and resources, and they're valid. But if you're using pieces here or there and everywhere, and you're piecemealing all this stuff together, we often see people spending $2,000, $3,000 a month, and we're providing or more, and we're providing a fraction of that cost, right? And so it really helps to reduce your financial strain on your business, and then take that savings and implement it somewhere else in your business. Now, hold on one second. Now, we also hear about competing priorities. How do you prioritize this system with everything else on your plate? It's a valid concern, right? But like I said before, if you prioritize this, you'll be able to address those priorities head on once you implement this system. And again, we're here every step of the way, right? So how do we address these external challenges? Well, time management. The L.E.A.D system is all about saving you time with flexible implementation times. You can integrate this at your own pace, and it will save you time, right? The cost benefit analysis. This system isn't just an expense, it's an investment. And we want to highlight the potential savings and financial gains that offer this cost-effective option when you look at it as a whole, right? Now, resource optimization, right? This system is designed to work with what you already have. We can integrate your current website, or we can host your website. We can integrate your current CRM, or we can host your CRM. We can integrate the things that you like until you feel comfortable moving everything over, or you might not at all. But our system is designed to work with those features. And lastly, we have prioritization, right? We'll guide you through how to align the system with your business goals and integrate it without disrupting your operations. We try to make this as seamless as possible of switching from your old system to this, and getting it implemented so that, again, you can go work on your other priorities. So what does Rank Missile look like to turn on in your business? Well, we've helped multiple people, and we've got some great testimonials, like Justin, who turned Rank Missile on his jujitsu business, and he captured 30 leads in his first month, generating $17,000 in reoccurring revenue for his business. That's huge, right? Your results may vary, but we hope to propel you and you know, meet or exceed those results. And let's hear from Justin right here.
Hello, my name is Justin Overstreet. I'm one of the owners at Rome Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Conroe, Texas. Earlier this year, we purchased the gym, and we noticed when we did, there was no great method for taking an opportunity and moving it all the way through the sales cycle to close. We were just sort of flailing about, hoping we got the most out of what we had. We implemented Rank Missile, and one of the first things that struck out to me was the ease of use and implementing. It's an extremely intuitive system, and anywhere there weren't intuitive things that you could do, customer support team was there to help you sort it out, answer any questions you had. The integration has been amazing. In the first full month after implementation, we saw an 18% growth in revenue month over month. When we looked at the month over month revenue growth prior, it was a flat 2.8% revenue growth. So when you think about it in terms of our ability to truly move opportunities through the sales cycle, not missing anything, and close as many as you can, Rank Missile has been instrumental in that. I can't recommend Rank Missile enough. Without it, our gym would still be trying to figure out the best way to close deals. If you're thinking about upping your game from the marketing standpoint, website standpoint, and sales cycle standpoint, Rank Missile is the way to go. Hello, my name is Justin.
Oh, you can see, I mean, it helps small businesses everywhere. And here's another example. Brad turned on Rank Missile on his electrical services business and increased his top line revenue by $300,000 in 60 days from using Rank Missile. That is huge. That is a huge top line increase. I mean, if that doesn't speak to you, I don't know what does. And we've got a testimonial right here from Brad. Sorry, one saying there's no sound. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can fix this.
I don't believe the sound's coming out.
Would you say there, Juan? No sound?
Yeah, there's no sound.
Okay, well, you'll just have to take our word for it. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulty there. But you know, Brad has a
Recommendation here. This is a business that we've been really helping and focusing on, and he is doing huge numbers. So now you've seen what it looks like to implement it into your business, right? And what we want to emphasizes all the, like, we don't like to talk about the features too much. We like to talk about your problems and fixing your solutions, but we also like to inform you about what you get, right? And so these are the additional features: calendar booking, automations and workflows, two-way texting and email, phone calling system, CRM, invoicing and payments, unlimited website and funnel builder, sales pipeline tracking dashboard, survey builder, social media planner, advanced reporting, and Google, Facebook, Instagram Messenger, as well as our ads platform, right? And normally, all of these features we would charge $750 a month, right? We think it's well worth it. It pays for itself, right? You have to ask yourself, are you willing to pay $750 to make $7,500 or $75,000 or $300,000 in the case of some of our clients, right? It's a small price to pay for big gains, right? It's if someone were to hand you a $10 bill and said they would give you back $100 right there, would you take it? I mean, tell me in the chat right now, would you take it? I know I would. But today we have a webinar special, and this is for the first 5 people that purchase, and it expires in 24 hours. You're going to get our standard automation plan, right? And it has all these features. Normally we charge $1,000 for the setup fee, and then $750 a month, like we told you before. But today we're going to be giving away this. We're going to be waiving the setup fee, and we're also going to be lowering our price to $497 per month. This is a webinar only feature. This saves you $253 per month for life, along with the savings of the $1,000. But that's not the only thing we're giving away. We're going to give you also free reactivation campaign. And this is where we will go in and tailor the messaging for your business and reach out to all of your old clients through text message and email. And we'll build out this campaign. There's no ad spend needed for this. You'll quickly increase your revenue by bringing in old customers and increasing their lifetime revenue. And these old clients will then will book with you on your calendar at convenient times through an automated system. It saves you so much time. It will increase your revenue really quickly, and it is a fantastic service. Normally, we charge $2,000 for this. You could go in and do this yourself, but we'll tailor it for you. And again, we're not going to charge you $2,000. This is free of charge if you sign up with us today. Now, the next thing we're giving away. And we're just giving away things left and right. And so hopefully you see the value of this. It should be a no-brainer to sign up. We're going to give you a free one-on-one onboarding, calls, really. We're going to give you a one-on-one tech call to set up your business account. We're going to give you a 1-hour features call, which walks you through whatever you want to learn about the most in this platform. And then we're going to give you another one-on-one customized walkthrough with our founding team, right? We're going to talk with you about what you want to accomplish with this software. These are with software experts, and we customize the software to your business and integrate all of your apps, right? And that's generally a $500 value, and we're giving that away too. And lastly, the last thing that we're giving away is a free lead system strategy call. This is a 1-hour call with all of our founders. We will talk strategy around how to customize this lead system strategy built for your business with 3 business and marketing experts. We are small business owners. We are the team behind this marketing platform. And so what better way to launch your business on this platform into the stratosphere, right? you're going to walk away with a game plan to get started generating massive lead flow and a way to follow up. You know, this is huge. It's usually $1,500 and we're giving this away for free. So what you're getting today is a free standard automation plan set up for $1,000, a free reactivation campaign for $2,000, a free one-on-one onboarding call, multiple calls for $500, and a free lead system strategy call with all of us, the founders. That's a
And hey, Justin, I just wanted to throw in, and oh, by the way, right, if that is not enough, guys, we have weekly tech calls that we do to work hand in hand with business owners to work through customizing things in their business. So just to reiterate, you're never left alone with us. We are a hand-on-hand company working to customize our platform around your.
Yeah, great point. So that's a $5,000 value, right? Only for $497 today. It is a huge value that we're giving away. We've never done this much. We want to give value to you guys. We want to help you help grow your business. So if you want to sign up now, the link is right there, or you can scan the QR code. Juan will also drop this link in the chat if you can, Juan, or I've got it right here if you want me to. Let's see. So go over to this link and get signed up today. We know we can help your business. It's no doubt. We have the social proof. We have helped multiple businesses grow exponentially. We have a very systemized, yeah, thank you, Juan. That was actually the wrong link that I gave you guys. Hold on one second.
Yeah, the link I just dropped is the right link.
Yeah, and guys, I just want to throw out as well, if you're on the fence, if you haven't decided, hey, we're still not leaving you behind, Juan can drop in a link for you guys to schedule in our calendar to speak with us further, because we obviously want to answer any further questions that you might have. So we do have the sign up free webinar deal today, but if you guys are on the fence, you want to talk with us a little bit further, go a little more in depth on the system, hey, we're happy to talk with you about that as well.
And we also have a guarantee. I mean, we want you to be happy and we want you to love it, or you don't pay for it, right? So we give a 30-day refund guarantee, no questions asked. If you don't want to move on beyond that 29 days, 13 hours, 59 minutes, you know, there's no risk, right? So you just email our billing at rankmissile.com. We'll refund you. We'll see you on your way. But we know we are 100% sure that's not going to be the case, right? We know that we're going to help you. And so, you know, there's no risk here. So this concludes our presentation. We thank you so much for being here. We want to open the floor to questions if you have any. You know, go ahead and raise your hand and we can address them. It can be about what we talked about. It can be about the platform, anything we can answer for you. So let us know, and we'll leave this up. Thank you again for your time. It's your most precious resource. And we really appreciate you spending your time with us here. So if you want to schedule some time with us to discuss the platform further, you can use this or use the QR code. But I would suggest hopping on this deal because it's going to fill up fast, and we really want everyone to get the benefits that we're offering here. So without further ado, are there any questions? And if not, we will conclude this webinar. Remember that this is the first in a series, so make sure that you come back next time, bookmark it on your Eventbrite, or we will send you some emails leading up to them. And we really hope to see you again, and we really hope to see that you've signed up with us today. All right, Francesca, glad we were able to answer your questions. Oh, wait, you said I already have questions on this chat. It should be a few messages above. Let's see what we got for you.
Hey, Francesca, we're happy to unmute you, and she can just come on and ask her question, Justin, and we can hopefully
totally.
answer it right
You
here.
want to come on mute, off mute, and ask your question?
Yeah, she did say earlier that she was been thinking about traditional marketing. But is there any more advice about finding a place traditionally? And is it okay if you list out any equipment to do so?
Yeah,
So
well, we do have in our platform, in our AI platform, we do have the ability to do mailers for traditional marketing, right? It's a great service. Again, it streamlines the whole process. It comes up with the ad copy for you if you don't know what you want to present already. And it will generate images for you if you don't have that already. You can really tailor it to whatever you're looking to do. It can be postcards, letters, various traditional marketing is right there at the touch of a button. Any other questions? All right, everyone. Well, thanks again for your time, and we hope you have a fantastic rest of the day and week, and we can't wait to work with you.
thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Appreciate your time.